Hello? Who's here? Hello? Anyone? Anyone? Hello? Hello? What up, Pam? Are you here for the Scuffed Sunday stream? Yeah. Okay. Let me know how scuffed it is, because like I said, well, if you don't know, there's a whole bunch of new equipment, and yeah, so new mixer, which means like the settings are different, so the audio might sound weird from the mic. Yeah, different resolution. I'm doing 1440 to Twitch, which is putting a little bit of stress on my GPU, so I don't know, we'll see. 1440 to YouTube has never been a problem. It's just been, Twitch recently allows you to, well, at least on, I got invited to the beta, so now I can stream 1440. I just never did it, and so now I'm trying it out, and it's very odd how they lock you into like very specific settings. And then, yeah, it's just weird what Twitch is doing. Like, YouTube basically handles the transcoding for you, but Twitch doesn't. Like, when you do it this mode, which is just weird. Because on YouTube, you basically just send one stream, and then YouTube does transcoding for you. But if you want to stream the 1440 to Twitch, you basically have to specify. You basically get locked into their high efficiency video codec, which is fine, but then you actually transcode your own different streams on your end instead of them using it on their end. So it's like, if you want better quality on Twitch, you're gonna basically transcode your own options. So I don't know, it's just weird, which is makes sense of why all these big streamers on Twitch don't do 1440, because it's like the trade-off isn't worth it. So I don't know, we'll see. I probably, I don't know, I'm gonna go like look at the Twitch VOD after the stream tonight, and see if like it really makes that big of a difference. If not, I'm just gonna probably downscale to 1080 on Twitch and just stream 1440 to YouTube. I played Diablo 4 for a little bit, but nothing serious. Like, after I played it when before they did all the Paragon tree changes, the Paragon board, like that's when I stopped playing. I'm upgrading your rig to 32 gigs of RAM. I have 96 gigs of RAM, but my computer's pretty new. I just built it end of like last year. I started, 2026 now, so end of last year. So the computer's only like two months old. And yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily need 96 gigs, but with RAM prices, I'm glad I built 96 gigs. I could have just used 64, but I like to have the overhead just in case, because a lot of times RAM gets allocated to video memory, like unused RAM. So it's better to have, more RAM than not, especially with like, I do a lot with like AI LM as well, so having the extra RAM definitely helps. Yeah, of course, more RAM definitely makes everything run smoother, because smaller page file on your disk, more virtual RAM for your GPUs, or for your GPU rather. and just more like, you know, RAM that can be used for like virtual memory and it's different things, right? So I think like more RAM is always better anyways. I mean, I always set it like, let me see what my percentage right now. Like right now, I'm sitting at. Get my task manager open. Performance, memory. I'm sitting at 21 gigs used out of 96 gigs, so like 22%, with just, you know, OBS running, the transcoding, this game running, and a bunch of different tabs open. I'm sitting at 21% usage on 96 gigs of RAM. And then if I have like Premiere open and Photoshop open, yeah, and a virtual machine open, like that also will cause a lot more usage on RAM too. But you know, your streams always look clean. That's because I put a lot of effort into the quality of the stream. So like, yeah, I mean, I put a lot into like make sure the bit rate's there, making sure everything is as high as quality as possible. And yeah, just run back to 1440 monitor. And so yes, YouTube's back on 1440, which is now also in 1440. And there's plenty of bandwidth to make, because like it's usually bandwidth, right? Bandwidth is what, and bitrate is what makes the streams look smooth. Like resolution's one thing, but when there's any kind of like movement on the screen, if you don't run at 60 FPS and you have enough bitrate, you're gonna get like pixelation. I know there's some people that always say, like, you know, how do my streams look so good compared to everybody else that streams this game? And it's because my bitrate is really high. No, my game settings are on medium. I don't like playing games on like super like high graphics. It's just taxing on your GPU for no reason. And I don't necessarily play it because the games are beautiful. I play them for the gameplay. It's fun for the gameplay, right? And PvP, like doing Counter-Strike and Apex Legends and stuff like that. You know, oh crap, I'm paying attention. I play it because of the competitive aspect, right? Not because it looks beautiful. Yeah. But I am watching my stream a little bit on. I couldn't kill that one guy, and it looks like I've dropped 4 frames since the start. I'll look at the log afterwards after the stream's over tonight to figure out what's going on. It's expected though that to drop a couple frames, but I shouldn't get a whole lot of frame drop. But good luck on that RAM, because RAM's expensive right now. I'm just waiting for the kind of the Twitch audience to show up to let me know how it looks. I did look at my stream on Twitch earlier, and I definitely need to up the one encoding, because I set it to 3, and it's doing 1440, 1080, and like 360 or something like that. And I kind of think I want to include a 720 stream as well, so I need to go to 4 outputs, which will put a little bit more load on my GPU as well. But I mean, I have a 5090, so it should be okay. But yeah, I mean, 4 frames isn't too bad. Dropping 4 frames is not bad so far, at least. It's when it's like dropping a lot of frames, or it's like interfering with my gameplay, like causing my gameplay to freeze as well, then it's a big deal. But we'll see. It's probably encoding overload. No, I don't know if it's encoding overload. It's probably just latency on the stream, or latency on the encoder. Definitely need more performance than graphics if you're playing competitive. Yeah, that's why you usually set everything to low. Like even when I played StarCraft competitively, everything was on low. So I just, yeah, you don't really care about how good it looks. You care about frame rate, actually, more than anything. And what's wild, this is what's wild to me. I mean, I have 4 monitors, so that also taxes my GPU too. But what's wild is basically you need a 5090 and it's like, oh, it's overkill. But if you're streaming and doing content, a 5090 is not overkill because I'm sitting at 30% load, and I'm using basically 4 transcodes and powering 4 monitors right now, and it's sitting at 30% load. Like, that's actually, and then this game's not that high. I don't even know how it would work on Apex, like, or any first-person shooter. And I mean, this is only a 280 hertz monitor, but if I was running like one of the new tandem panels with 720 frames hertz, I don't even know if I can get 720 frames in CS. But even at like 550 hertz monitors, like getting 550 frames in CS and like Valorant is crazy high. You need this like super beefy hardware to do that, and it's just wild to me. That's like 5090 if you want to run it like over 500 frames. You need like a 5090 to do it. It's kind of wild. If I go 3840x 2160, it lags hard. Oh, resolution. So 4K, it lags hard. Hoping the RAM upgrade. It's probably your GPU actually. Because like going 4K at what's your response on your monitor? Like, what's the response, the refresh rate on your monitor? Because that affects everything more the most, right? Like, refresh rate is the hardest thing on a GPU, is refresh rate. I just don't like gaming on 4K. Like, I just went back to the 1440, right? Or 2K, which is 2K, and it takes some adjusting just to play on 2K. Playing on 4K is actually crazy, and it's even more taxing on your monitor and your GPU. Because what's the limit on 4K monitors right now? What refresh time? Like 240 hertz is the highest, or I don't know what the highest is. What up, Divvy? Yo, Divvy, can you check out the Twitch stream and let me know how it looks, and let me know if you have 1440 as an option, because you should see 1440 as an option. 1440 60. Unfortunately, you only see 1440, 1080, and I think 360 on Twitch, because I set it to maximum streams of 3, and I probably should set it to 4. Maybe I should leave it at 1080. 1080p. I mean, you don't have to run 4K. You could go to a 2K monitor, right? I see 1440p 60. You should see 1440, 1080, and 360. Let me know if it looks okay, Divvy, because YouTube should still look better, because I'm using AV1 transcoding and a ton of bitrate on YouTube, so YouTube should look actually better than Twitch. Twitch is using HEVC high efficiency codec, but it's limited to 7500 bitrate, so it should not look. It probably won't look as good. What kind of graphics card do you have, Pem? And how many monitors do you have? Because one monitor, if your GPU is new enough, it should be fine. Unless, like, you're talking about, yeah, if you're not even, well, streaming doesn't really do anything because it has a dedicated encoder on the hardware anyways now, at least, like, since was it the 40 series or is it the 30 series that has a dedicated hardware now for streaming? I think it was the 4000 series. Yeah, YouTube looks a bit better. Just a bit better? Okay. And I see those things you mentioned. Yep. Are you asking me or Pam? Because I'm using DisplayPort. Because you need bandwidth. HDMI only supports depending on which HDMI standard, it won't support like super high, like it's not enough bandwidth on DisplayPort 1.4, right? If you're using DisplayPort 2.1, there's more bandwidth available. How's the audio selling on? This is the new mixer, which means all new EQ settings, all new noise gate, all new compressor. Everything like is everything's new. Does it sound okay? It sounds much better. Wait, for real? Sounds good. Wait, for real? It sounds better? That's crazy. Double monitor with 750 Ti. Oh, you need to upgrade that. Oh, you have to get a low profile card? Oh, man. Why don't you get a different case? Change your case. Those low pro... Okay. You're very limited on low profile. He needs a low profile mount though. And is the 3060 Ti a low profile? Because I can't remember what the limit was for low profile cards. When the last time I bought a low profile card was when I was working for Elon. Like the machine that I was using was a low profile machine, and I need a second card to run like 2 more monitors. Yeah, but I don't remember. Not sure I have a custom. Well, you'll know because it's half the size. The slot is half the size of a normal slot. You'll know right away because it's half the size. So if you don't know, then the answer is you probably don't. Like if you're not sure, the answer is probably not. Because like there's very specific. They're very specific. They're like half the size of a normal PCI slot. You know what I want? I want UI scaling to come to this game. I want to be able to make everything, all the UI elements a little bit smaller, so I have more like screen real estate, so I can see better. That would be nice. I think so too, because especially like, you know, if you're on PC, some of these UI elements are just too big. Like mobile, I get it because you need to be able to press the buttons and stuff, but or maybe you can like scale down everything else on the left and the right except for like the buttons on the right, you know? I want 9K reso. I mean, you could just I don't know, swipe cards. pet's probably the best thing to do. Like, gamble pets, and yeah, I mean that's how you probably make the most platinum out of the game, is just gamble pets. Buy like cheap dust prowlers and like just keep converting. Because the pets also have a pity system. I don't know what the counter is. There's no like actual counter for it, but there's a pity system for pets. Unless they took that out. But there's like a whole way of in some of the discords, there's like an entire pet guide that some of the players put out. And they're like really good guides too, that show you how to craft a really good pet and things like that. But yeah, pets are probably the best way to get platinum. Will anyone pay 1 million platinum for a pet though? Yeah, they will. There's like 15 people watching my dust prowler on the market for 2.4 million. So eventually it will sell. Because someone will eventually have enough platinum to buy it, right? And then everyone's gonna know. It's like, oh my gosh, that's his dust prowler. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's Key's dust prowler, now that I said that. So someone should buy it, you know, sooner rather than later, so I can upgrade my secondaries. And I can tell you for certain that people used to pay $2 million a pet, or 2 million platinum for pets, because one of my friends that plays, she sold, dude, her luck was so crazy with pets. Like my luck was with 5-star drops. I had a lot of 5-star drops. He sold, I think, probably like 5 or 6 pets for 2 million each. But this was back when pets were like new and everyone wanted a pet. But now like everyone has pretty good pets, and no one's really buying pets like they were anymore. But at that, you know, a year ago, maybe like a year and a half ago, it was before I quit. Like that's when she sold all those pets. But it was like crazy. Yeah, pets were selling for a lot back then. Oh my god. Oh my god. Razel. Depends on the day. Today it's a 10k. 10k today. It's not that big of a deal because I've been playing this game for over 3 years, like 3.5 years now at this point. How do you get the different color ones? I've seen a few on my server. That's the new, like the new pets have new skills. It rolls as a trait. It's like purple on the skill trait. It's not completely purple like the salvager is, but that makes the pet a slightly different color on the frame itself. So like the cat has it's the freeze cat, and that has a different thing. If you look in the market, I can show you. I'll show you after this. But basically, like it's one of the newer pets that has a unique skill where it changes the skill to like freeze and things like that, and lightning, and it changes the skill. Man, chains are it's so annoying. People are so tunnel vision in this game. It's really bad. My controller just died too. I changed my batteries. Yeah, 5K. It's a great. That was good. That was a good start. I mean, I shouldn't say good start. I mean, there's nothing wrong with 5K. Okay, so here's the thing, right? So if you look at the familiars, and let's go with not that it really matters, but let's just say this pet, for example. See this different color? It's a different color because of this. It's called amalgam. That's, I forgot what the word was. So the amalgam pets have a different thing, right? So it changes the ability of, you know, the vortex into different things. So, and then like the skitter, same thing with the skitter. It's a different color, right? So amalgam, Ichor Blast now ignites, becoming a ball of burning Ichor, right? So now this also will proc lingering runes, right? Because the other one wouldn't. So now this one does. So yeah, makes the pets better, generally speaking, just depending on which pet. But yeah, all right, give me a second. I need to change my batteries. Yeah, it's a roll of dice. Sorry, I went to try to use the restroom really fast. Yeah, so it's a roll of the dice, right? And like everything else, roll of the dice. All right, another couple of dungeons, and then we'll do some battlegrounds. Got an AFK here, like normal. Everything's most things in this game are RNG, right? So I don't think is there anything in this game that's not RNG? Let me think. That's like guaranteed drop. I don't think so. Diablo is all RNG, and that was the thing. It's like, oh, you want best in slot gear that's predictable and you know what you're going to get? Play World of Warcraft. That was, you know, that was the thing that you would do, is play World of Warcraft if you don't like the RNG system. Diablo's always been like RNG and searching and keep grinding for the perfect piece of gear. And that's what made RMT on Diablo 3 so popular. I mean, there was a lot of controversy, obviously, but I remember selling a piece of gear for like $4 grand. because it was like it was a really good piece of gear. And then this game's kind of the same way. It's like, yeah, for like perfect gear. Can you imagine they put allow you to start selling gear on the market? Man, the whales will keep on whaling because they'll buy all that perfect gear, perfect rolls, right? 4 pieces of gear, and everything's 3-4. I mean, yeah, like all your legendaries are 3-4. That'd be crazy. Ah. Do we have an AFK here, or who's this? Ombre. When you guys run dungeons and you mark someone as like AFK, does it boot them instantly, or do you have to vote? I'm curious, because every time I and I'm not party leader. Anytime that I've said that someone was AFK, they get removed from party immediately. So there's like, does that happen to anyone else, or is it just me? No, like you click on vote or like remove from party or whatever, and then here I'll show you. So like if I click here and click on vote to kick, as soon as I click confirm, they get removed from party right away. I think someone in that party was running their alt because they all left at the same time. Not always. So it does, okay. Maybe you vote to kick AFK people too often and the game doesn't trust you when you say that they're AFK. Some people would buy gear dupes just to keep them out of the market too. Oh, that'd be crazy. I also don't vote people out very often. Oh, I don't either, but it's always instant kick when I do. I should have been like, say hi to stream is what I should have said. Say hi to stream. One from Necro, Gone Crusader. Can't seem to choose a main class. How do you do it? you play what's fun. Like that's really what it comes down to. I like playing Demon Hunter, and I know part of it is my brand though too. Is like, you know, I'm the original Demon Hunter main, and you know, I've been the Demon Hunter since day one, and it's part of the brand. But I genuinely like playing Demon Hunter. I think PvE is probably one of like the easiest things to kind of just sit back, relax, and just blow things up. And you know, when I just want to sit back, chill, you know, talk to stream, talk to you guys, right, and just chill, Demon Hunter I think is like, in my opinion, Demon Hunter is the most fun because it allows me to just interact. I don't even have to look at the screen, right? But that's also because I've been playing the class for so long. And you could probably say the same with like Necro and everything else. Like once you know the range of your abilities and everything, like yeah, it's really easy. Crusader, since day one, the grind is fun. Yes, I have problems with. Nah, that's just like a whole bunch of assumptions based on nothing. So never mind. Never mind. Is evasion worth it in PvP on Demon Hunter, even if it directly affects escape uptime? How would it affect escape uptime with evasion? Explain that to me. Are you talking about you have to get rid of some of your rush affixes, the one that resets cooldowns based on your attack speed? I'm assuming that's what you're probably going to refer to. Every class has a build you can just sit back and chill. Okay. The head essence. Explain that to me. The head essence not proccing. Because not taking damage. But you are taking damage. So best discretion procs when you take damage. You take damage all the time. Necros auto target you, right? Their summons hit you all the time. The Raven Swarm from Demon Druid hits you all the time. So it constantly is proccing best discretion, resetting escape cooldown. Yeah, but I don't understand how that ties in with evasion, because you can still have evasion pieces and still run best discretion. Those are two different things. They're mutually exclusive. Because you're talking about a legendary essence versus the magic affixes on the gear. Like, those are two different things. Never mind, I'm overthinking. Told evasion is bad for Demon Hunter. Who told you that? I can tell you, evasion is probably one of the best stats that you can have in PvP. Because it's the only thing in the game that completely makes you avoid taking damage. If you evade an attack, it's better than block. Okay, so years ago, when the game first came out, block chance, stacking block chance was like the best thing in the game for PvP, because if you block an attack, sometimes you could with enough armor, it'd be like hundreds of damage instead of tens of thousands of damage, right? But now with so much crit in the game, you can't block an attack anyways if it's a critical hit. So now everyone is moving towards evasion, because evasion doesn't care whether it's a crit or not. You just totally avoid the attack. A high reso Demon Hunter in your server. I don't think it's terrible, because I mean, it depends on the build. I think it depends on the build that you're running. For Fume Thread DH, it's probably less as important, but tonight I'm actually gonna try it with evasion. With my evasion gear on that I run for Fan of Knives, because I just want to see if I can live long enough. That's what I'm curious about. I want to see how long I can live. But the reason I know why he's saying that is because putting evasion affixes on, you lose like critical hit chance, critical hit damage, skill damage. You're losing damage output if you run evasion. So he's partly right. But I still think evasion has its place in PvP. And that's why accuracy is very important too. Because if someone has high enough evasion, you're not gonna hit them, and then there goes all your skill damage because they just evaded every single one of your attacks. So, yep. I mean, I personally use the evasion gear. I like crafting the ancient gear with evasion on because it's like a surefire way. Getting evasion gear is really hard. Unless you're immortal, and then you can snipe evasion pieces out of the vault each week. But that's the one good thing about being immortal, is you can basically snipe the gear that you want. The reason, listen. The reason why that DH is saying that is because if you play Fume Thread, the whole idea is you aren't getting hit, right? Because you have Daring Swing and you have Escape, and the whole point is to not be hit. Because the idea is to like iframe everything. And then in that case, it's like you should maximize damage output and run 4 Rest, 4 Gloom, and don't even run Mount Bank at all, and then just don't even worry about any of the evasion gear, just running critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and then you'll do the most damage that you can, right? That's like your burst is super high, and then that's what a lot of the DHs are doing right now. They're running that. Yeah, so with the evasion rune, with 2 pieces of crafted gear, you can hit 3 out of 4 evasion. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna mess around with Fume Thread and evasion in just a minute here. Actually, we'll make that one the last game. We'll oh crap! It just procced anyways right when I went to cancel. Okay, let's see what I got here. Probably all garbage anyways. Fortitude, willpower. This is better. So let's put those on. I got another one of these. I've gotten so many of these belts. That's crazy. And then we also have visual blades to do in a little bit here. Unblemished hide. Everything else is kind of garbage. That's weird that this is 3 combat rating higher than that. Very odd. Very odd. Alright, so tonight we're gonna mess around with Fume Thread DH. Excuse me. With some evasion gear. And I'm just curious on how it will play. Okay, so I need to get this gem out of here. This is a gem that always never comes out of this piece of gear. Yeah, but if you're playing Fume, I would run as much armor pen as possible. Yeah. Okay, so we are gonna run evasion gear tonight and just see how that affects. I'm not running all evasion gear. I'm gonna run probably 2 pieces. Or is that socket rune? Okay. And then I think that's it, right? Because I'm not gonna pick up this one. Because I need to craft this. Yeah, I know I do, but I lose accuracy. And I kind of need that accuracy. And I don't think I have any other... I think I don't have these offhands. And none of them have evasion. So, I mean, we could run this just for... Okay, hang on a second. I need to do one thing. We're gonna run this too. The 4-piece rest. And then we'll pick up the attack speed. We'll make up the attack speed with this. The problem with running without chaps of acrobat are satyrs. Satyrs eat you alive. And that's like the only hesitation that I have. Nah, you don't need urge. Your damage windows are very short on Demon Hunter. It's under 6 seconds. Your damage windows on DH, Fume Thread DH, is under 6 seconds anyway. So buffing your gems further, it doesn't really get you much. There's some that run 4 gloom, 4 rest, and a lot of DHs are running that right now. And I still have not. Like, it's horrible. I saw a 12k DH running 4 Mount Bank. Cosby was messing around with Cosby the DH. He was messing around with 4-piece Mount Bank as well. It's not like there's nothing wrong with that either, because it allows you to tank more, and like as the high reso player on the team, I think it makes more sense to be able to tank. That's why my win rate on Fume Threat, on Fan of Knives is higher, is because I can tank more damage, right? And the more damage you can tank as a high res demon hunter, the better. Especially with the tank meta right now, because the tank meta is kind of ridiculous. I mean, that's true. Everything depends on your playstyle. I think like being able to tank more though, depending on how your region plays, makes more sense than just raw damage sometimes. So I guess everything's okay with the stream. No one's complaining about drop frames or stuttering or anything like that. So I guess that's all good. No one's complaining that they can hear the music through my microphone, which is also good. Which means my gate and everything are set up correctly. Stream is totally fine. I mean, visually it should be okay. I mean, like, I'm looking at the visuals right now and it looks, it's everything else. Like, when you get a new mixer, getting the audio to sound okay is like, I spent probably, I don't know, 10 hours on listening to the the output, to making sure that everything was dialed in as close as I could. For my voice, at least. For my voice. Okay. So we got... I will see how this goes. How many wisps did I get? Let me see. I have 31. Okay. It's so odd playing. Okay, so I played on TN panels probably for at least a decade. So now I'm playing on a fast IPS. It's so weird to see some of the colors that I'm not used to seeing, because TN panels, the colors aren't quite the same. It's very odd seeing some of these colors, because I'm like, oh wow, that looks different. I'm not used to that. Oh boy. Reforges is I can show you. It's basically all like damage or all attack stuff. It's like straight attack. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. They're all playing defense. So basically here. I love watching your lives. My character is Satyr, but I enjoy watching you play. Well, at least someone does. You know? Not everybody likes watching Demon Hunter gameplay. You know what I mean? It's rough out there as a Demon Hunter. I'm just kidding. Everyone says it's not rough as a Demon Hunter. That Demon Hunter needs a nerf all the time. That's all I hear all the time. So this is the game. This is how this game is going. Everyone's just playing defense. Sorry, lag from my controller disconnecting. And now what they're gonna do is they're gonna go for the middle here, and I just need to make sure that we get it first. I don't know if I got that or... We win now. We win. Get this. Push. Easy push. Easy push here. Easy push here. It's so... That game was so stupid, okay? The reason why I say that game was stupid was because we basically... Both sides, we just delayed. We were waiting... Everybody was waiting for the Guardian to spawn. So... the game was kind of dumb. I knew that was what was going on anyways. Pretty much tactical macro game. And then a micro on the Guardian in the middle. I kind of miss playing StarCraft. Yeah, GG. Would you all watch a StarCraft stream if I like try to push the Grandmaster? Dude, I'd have to play StarCraft again and practice again. Oh, we can, I used to watch StarCraft all the time. I'd love to watch StarCraft 2 streams. Okay. Okay. I'll keep it in mind. No promises on that, because I'm so out of practice. Let's see. Let's see what I can craft here. It's so sad spending so many wisps and then not getting anything. I also need to... Next week, right? 85. So yeah, next week I can craft a piece of gear. I wish I... Accuracy rating on a chest. That's interesting. Attack speed. Plus a class specific. Yeah, we're really one short. Oh my gosh. Just spent 200 wisps and got only one good ring. I think I'm up to... I think I'm over that. I think I'm at like 350. I've crafted a lot. And it's mostly that new ring. I've been trying to get that new ring, and that's what is just not happening for me. Okay, well, look how this game's going. You know who they have that we don't have? Druids. How do they have 3 druids, man? Like... Second checkpoint. We haven't even reached the first checkpoint. This is a joke, man. This is a joke. Third checkpoint, and we haven't even reached the first checkpoint. I'm gonna laugh if we come back and win this somehow. I know we're not, like, the chance of that happening is so slim. Look at that. We can't even make it to the first checkpoint just because of druids. It's not like the druids are like super strong either. It's that you how much range we have. That's crazy, man. It's so stupid to have 4 druids on one side. 4 druids on one side. Great. That is awesome. Stupid. And you know why? The only reason that it says the match wasn't even was because we were down 1 player. But even still, like, that should never happen. They should never have that many druids on one side. Let me see if I can get lucky or something with a ring here. Fort Vitality Willpower. It's a yellow socket. I think I'll take it. Wish it was a blue, but we got a ring that I can finally use. Okay, let me get rid of all the other mannequin marches. that I don't need, that are yellow sockets. All right, so we use this, and I need to put move. Has move speed on it, so I just need to put 3. I'm gonna be short a little bit of move speed. It's not needed for this build. Nice. Okay, so I just need a gloom. A better gloom piece. A gloom neck or something. What is max move speed? It's a soft cap at 20%. So soft cap means basically this stuff, any of these affixes, you can stack this up to 20%. And then also the Bloodsoaked Jade counts towards that cap as well. Okay, I'm gonna drop armor. Change one of these gems out. I think. And I'm gonna try to craft the gloom neck here. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. I'm gonna drop some armor here for sure. Ooh, the dot got her. Or him. A little bit of lag here. I don't know if that's from... Yeah, I don't know if that's from the encoding or if it's just the game itself. Because, you know, this game lags every now and then. It's like a bad meme. Should I switch out my belt with Fort Vitality Strength with one with Fort Vitality and Willpower? As a satyr, probably. But that's just because you're a satyr, right? I'm not the only one that has recently complained about matchmaking again. There's a couple of people, like a couple of the partners are also complaining about it as well, and I'm also echoing the same things. Like I just don't understand. We go to a period where it's like decent, but then we come to a period where it's really bad, and it's like it feels like there's no middle ground for some reason. Do you think DH is good under 3k in PvP? Yeah, of course. I think Demon Hunter is... There's three classes kind of at the top. Druid right now. Druid, Necro, Demon Hunter. Barb's up there too. But for sure, Druid. Demon Hunter's up there as well. And I think Necro is always good. So I would say Necro, Demon Hunter, and Druid. Okay, I'm gonna drop this rank 10 for rank 7. I might have dropped my armor too far though. That's the only concern that I have, is my armor might be a little bit too low now. Because a rank 10 gem is for a rank 7 is kind of bad, right? Like, yeah. But with evasion, it feels okay. Evasion and that much armor, it didn't feel awful. I still think armor is gonna be better. That's what I feel like. I just feel like it's still better. Because that's a lot of armor to lose. What time is Vigil? 8? Yeah, oh, 8. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna... Yeah, difference is too much. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna try and craft the Gloom neck really fast. Are you in Dominion clan? Dominion. Alright. And I'm at, should be at, yeah, 19% move speed, which is not horrendous, but it's not great either. I could redo this one, make this one, now really what I just need to do is get a better roll, either on the gloves or on the neck. I was in Veritas before the new name. I think I was... I forgot where I was, but yeah, I know that clan. I know the clan as well. I don't know why I'm keeping this Wisdom's Edge. Let me get rid of that. And this is 2770. Why do I even have this? What? Oh, it is 1220. Okay. All right, Ash. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. You gonna go switch through it? Alright, see ya. I'm at 15% move speed. That's a little slow. Fame is long gone. Fort Vitality, Willpower. Okay. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna kind of craft here. So class specific, and then you can get extend, and then you could re-roll this extend to evasion. It's very expensive, but you could do that. Accuracy plus classifix. This one has classifix plus rush, clandestine, and restrain. So you can re-roll one of these. This one is pretty good. Evasion. Yeah, this is the one I would use. Daring swing plus evasion is on the chest. And on the helm. I would, yeah. So the two pieces I would run, probably Grave Runner and Life Trampler. That's what I would do. And then you can put Daring Swing and fix on both of these. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna Life Trampler and Grave Runner, I think. I just like evasion in PvP. I just don't like the delay. And if you can catch a Demon Hunter with it, they're dead. Because you can basically one-shot them. Pickles, peanut butter, and corn tortilla chips. That is disgusting. What are you guys talking about in clan chat right now? What? That does not sound good. And there's sweet pickles. That's even worse. That's even worse. You just missed getting the helm. You have 99. Yeah, I think I was like traveling that week and I missed some raids. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened to me. Because I think you were supposed to be able to get it last week. And I wasn't able to get it last week because I missed a set of raids. Even at 2k reso, those evasion pieces worth the craft. Okay, so I think this is my opinion, okay? And this is not anything scientific. There's no data to back this up. This is really just a feeling and just watching the VODs of my gameplay, okay? If you watch the gameplay, you'll see a miss come up in red, okay? It'll be in red. If it says miss in red, that was an evasion working, okay? And because that evasion is working, that could be potentially a 100k crit that you just evaded, right? So in my opinion, I feel like evasion is what makes a demon hunter very tough to kill. Because if you evade an attack, that could be a CC as well. You can evade any attack, right? So yeah, and those misses are just very costly to the other player. And whether it's CC, whether it is damage, I think that evasion is weighted very high. And with those two crafted pieces, I think you can get two of the shields, right? When you drop below, or when you evade an attack, you get a shield. Is it that one, or which one is it? Yeah, evading attack grants you shield for 5% of your maximum life, right? Evading attack, so you get two of these. So you get a 10% shield every time you evade an attack, every 12 seconds. So if you wanted to, I'm not saying that you should do this either, but if you, instead of stacking like this, you could stack vitality. And the more life that you have, the stronger that shield becomes. Again, no scientific proof, nothing like that in the cards, but it's just, I've been playing this game for a long time, and when you get a miss, yeah, that miss is so good. I'll run evasion and drop 2 out of 2 mumping. I think, yeah, you could try running 4 gloom, 4 new set, and then stacking evasion. You could try that. let me see where I am tonight for Vigil. I gotta see what roster I'm on. Okay, I see where I'm going. And then let me know how it goes for you as well, because yeah, the only thing that you can do to counter evasion is reforging accuracy. Yeah, exactly. And I'm sitting not as high accuracy as what I want. The cap is 30%. And it's strife, so in PvP it's basically you get 10% accuracy even with 30%. So, and that's good enough usually to push through just the evasion pieces and golden firmament. So but there's some shoulders that some of the tanks run that gives them 20 to 30% evasion, and then you'll never touch that. Most players I see don't run accuracy. Well, I think it's a very important stat. Accuracy is a very important stat in my opinion. Just because of kind of what I just said with evasion, right? Like, look, compared against enemy accuracy rating, increases the chance you will avoid enemy attacks. Like this single thing in the game makes you avoid an attack, and that's, if you can avoid an attack, that's so good for you. Did you get the message from Blizz about the DDoS attack? There's always a DDoS attack. What DDoS attack? Never mind, guess they fixed it. Okay, okay. can't wait to craft my new pieces this week. Well, one piece. And then yeah, I wish we had. Maybe I'll craft a chest. I mean, I really kind of need to craft the Inferno 10 item. I think this is the bigger upgrade. But this is also kind of important too. What's this? Who's this? Why are you smashing the ground? It can drop, but my luck is absolutely horrendous when it comes to drops. So, yeah, it's terrible. I've had, I think from raids, actually raids, my last piece dropped from raids in Inferno 9. That's why I have like 2 helmets for Inferno 9, is because I had one piece drop, and then it wasn't the right one. It was an okay one. It was the one basically that as you're moving, like your damage is increased as you're moving. It was that one, which isn't bad for Fume Thread. But that dropped from raids. But yes, you are correct. You can. There's a chance for that gear to drop. I think it's from anywhere actually. There's just a really rare chance. But, you know, of course, my luck is absolutely horrendous. Is it worth crafting the chest piece if the other one I have is already good? Probably not. Unless you need a very specific affix off of it. Like for me, I need the evasion one. That's, you know, I would do that. Just because I need the evasion piece. And the only reason is just because evasion gear is so hard to come by. All right, 30 seconds. I usually join at 20, but sometimes I don't get to use my pick the skill I want because of that. Marks are for me. I don't know about that. You probably don't want to let it up to me. Probably want to give it to somebody else. You know? Okay. Push. Dead here probably. How come that doesn't heal you back here? We need to push. Like, if we don't push, then we're dead here. Our tower is under attack. Is it? Alright, we need to get on the thing here. They destroyed another one of our towers. We're dead here. How did that... He hit me from that range. They're all at our heart. GG. Oh my... I hate satyrs so much, man. You do one swing into condemn and you're condemned. I think melee range is kind of crazy. We're all dead right now. Dude, like, Satyrs is crazy, man. You're disappointed? I aim to disappoint. I aim to disappoint. Okay. Back to convoy. Let me make sure I bought everything too. Oh. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Is a Frozen Heart worth it to rank? Probably not, because like Frozen, I have it right here. I mean, you could look at the gem calculators too to see what the rank 10 stat is. Oh yeah, I can't really show you in this view, but I do have I think a Frozen Heart video on my YouTube channel. No, I think actually I'm just ranking it up to rank 10 or a 5-star. I'm making my 4-star or 5-star. But I mean, it's a monster shield and it chills people, but that's all it does. So maybe if you're running like a freeze build or something and you need an extra chill effect, it's useful. But I think there are probably better gems out there than just the Frozen Heart. But defensive gems are kind of hard to come by too. I mean, I don't know, if I was trying to build like the trolliest, tankiest character, I would run like a blessing. If I was a druid, right? I would run the new gem. I would stack all vitality. I would run Frozen Heart, Spiteful Blood, Golden Firmament. I would run like the trolliest things ever, just so I would never die. I don't think the vid shows it. I think it's only... Actually, I can just find it. Give me a second. I think it's just... I'm looking for it now. Under tips and tricks. Yeah, so under tips and tricks... Oh god, I'm about ready to hear myself talk, am I? Yep. Oh, it is there, actually. It says, rank 10. 300 absorbs damage equal to 360% of your base damage. Oh yeah, that's right. This one was a little bit weird because it absorbed damage based on your base damage, not your life, like a lot of the other shields do. Okay, I remember this one. But yeah, so it's a pretty big shield, and I think it was like one of the highest shields in the game for gem wise at the time. But I think there are much better gems now. Oh my gosh, who's the... Oh my gosh, look who they're queuing together. Oh, here we go. Alright, we're going for about another hour, and then I have to go end early because back to work this coming week. Very sad, very sad, very sad. Wow. You know what? I'm just gonna run around killing people because we're gonna lose this game anyways. What up, Spartan? How's it going? Dual Q is the worst. I just don't understand how dual Q like that makes the matchmaking so bad, right? Like, make it make sense to me, because it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, why is it so bad? Take it easy. When is the next stream? So the next stream is going to be probably Friday. But I will say, I haven't run for like 2 weeks now. I mean, I've been doing a lot of walking because I was on holiday and stuff, and you know, I was doing that. There's a lot of walking. Like it's stupid. Why does Duo Q break matchmaking so badly? There's no reason to have 2 10 classes like that on a single team. But Friday, yeah, so Friday, and the reason why I'm saying it might be on Friday is because if I'm tired after I work and I am gonna go run as well, I need to run this week. Like, I have to. Like, I just haven't run for a while. Terrible for your heart if you don't run. So I need to do cardio this week. So I'm thinking I should stream on Friday, but there's a chance where I might not stream on Friday. So Sunday for sure, though. You are the reason I changed to Demon Hunter. I don't know. Demon Hunter can be good. It's just Convoy matchmaking is just horrendous. Matchmaking in general is just horrendous. Because not enough whales queuing, so when 2 whales queue together, they can't balance it. Yeah, you can. Give them all 1K rezo players. Right? Give them all like free-to-play players. That way, at least I can one-shot 6 people. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, okay, it takes me a while to kill those other 2 players, and then give us some stronger. Like, they have such a high win rate, but yet it's still so, like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm winning less now in BG. Well, welcome to playing Demon Hunter. You should play Druid, because if you want to win, you should play a tank class. But everyone's like, oh, it's boring playing a tank class. Yeah, but you win. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Is John and Tong playing together? Hold on a second. I need to check something. There's no way. Oh no, he's just in the voice chat. Wait, why is he in the voice chat if he's not playing? That's weird. Oh, he's just in the chat. He's in the thing. He didn't actually join up his lobby. Oh, okay. That's what's going on. That's weird. He's just chilling in there for 8 minutes. Maybe he's waiting for Tom to get out of the game. John told me he wasn't going to play Apex anymore. Look, there he is, though. Let's see if he... Crazy. I'm going to go troll him after my stream. Oh, wow. We won. Nicely done. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna probably have to work a lot this week. Work hard this week. You know, being off for so long. I actually did work while I was off, just a little bit. There's some deployments I had to do while I was on vacation. So I only worked maybe like just a few hours. I just sent kind of an update to E-Staff, and then so I sent that while I was on vacation, and then I had to do some tweaking of a model as well. So yeah, I only worked for like 2 hours. Brazil is on. Are you sure that they're on? What if they're off? You know, it's like that show. What's that TV show? It's like slightly on, always off, or always on, slightly off, or something like that. Well, I can't remember. There's some TV network that would always say something like that. Slightly on, something along those lines. You guys know what I'm talking about. All right. Actually, you know what, Divi? If they can't balance it, at least give me loss compensation, right? That's what they should do. But they don't even do that. What is this? What do you mean there's no... There's definitely whales queuing. Okay, Divi, you lied to me. Poor Salt. Is Salt here? Actually, if they win, that's crazy, actually. Where's Salt? Salt, you here? I feel bad for Salt. Salt's here. Okay, if you win this, that's like the win of the century here. But I don't know. I don't think you should win this. Let's see if you guys can make it past the first checkpoint. Okay. Okay, well, I almost died already. How? No, silence in the... There's no way they're winning. I don't know. Like they're pushing it right now. Look at that. They're almost at second checkpoint. We killed Idol. Oh, he got it. Oh, they're close there. Look how close they are. Danny and Trap are queuing too. See, there are whales queuing. Why don't the duo queues facing against... Yeah, I know the skull indicators from the new set. I know that. Four Satyr... Dude, I know. I know. Are we tired of this Satyr and tank meta yet? Alright, Druid meta? Because I'm pretty tired of it. And like with the Necro and your DH D plus, like I've been on the receiving end of that. It's like it's so hard to kill a freaking Druid has a fume threat DH, even with the increase on damage. Like they still just don't die. They just don't die. The most damage I can do is with Fan and Knives, because like all I do is immobilize them, Fan and Knives, and then knockback shot them. And that does damage to them. It's like, yeah, hey, when they're doing that mangle, man, it's just like they don't take any damage during the animation. I know it's not an iframe either, but it's just weird. Like I just miss all the time. And then when I go back and look at the video, I see it's almost like Helicopter Monk all over again, where like the damage just doesn't register. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna drink while I wait. Give me a sec. Be right back. Oh wait, I think they're queuing. Oh, I don't know why they're queuing right now. Let me see. Wait, are they queuing together? I can't tell. How come he's not on his account? It's odd. Oh, GG. And look what we have. We have 3 or 4 demon hunters on one team, man. Oh my god. Listen, if Danny and Trap are duo queuing, why are they not facing each other? I don't understand. Don't change your gems again. Nah, I haven't changed my gems. But this is a GG here. I should just like AFK and go next. I mean, we only have like half an hour left to stream anyway, so. Frozen, stunned. He missed his charge. Okay, he just got that health pot. Yeah, I was gonna say his health pot should be coming back up now. Oh, that's also a problem because Gwen's a monk. Okay, I didn't realize that. Dead here. Dead. You're a wizard? Nah, they always say that they're queuing together. Someone always tells me that they're queuing together. I forgot who said that. Like, satyrs are not necessarily like a big issue. It's the druids, man. Like, they just don't take any damage. It's like they get the 30% damage reduction. Look at this. Damien pushes the... it's like no one really cares anyways. We're just like doing our own thing over here because we know that it's pretty terrible. Like, how many games do we need to show like 100% push to 0%? It just blows my mind. Blows my mind. That's always even too. Makes 0 sense to me. You should just show the devs all your streams. They watch. they look. They know. But, you know, they're all on vacation, you know, just like everyone else for the past 2 weeks. So when everyone's back in office this week, I'm gonna push really hard for changes. Yeah, everything gets 60. Everything gets to 66%. Yeah, 67%. Devs watch. He pulled a nice 3-3 ring after complaining he used 300 wits. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that is true though. I spent 300 some wits and I finally got a Fort Vitality 3-3 ring. You know, but it's a yellow socket, which is fine because, like, you know, stacking resist in this meta is not the worst thing to do, especially if you're not running chaps anymore. So yeah. All right, we're gonna do like 1 or 2 normal battlegrounds after convoy, just to, you know, just because. And then, yeah, we're only gonna go 3 hours today, so it's 9:15ish, and then I'm gonna hop off, gonna eat dinner, and then just relax. It's like 50% win rates. Like, I get them, I don't get them. I get them, I don't get them. This time though, they don't have Salt on their team. Yeah, now they're gonna win. How are they gonna wait? How are they gonna win this time? You think they're gonna win? You think? I don't know about that. How did he not die? There's no way I missed that, man. %50 win rate means it's balanced. I don't know about that. That I don't know. I think it's a little. Well, this might be a little cap there. Okay. Cap. Little cap. Little cap. A little bit of lag there. That was just because there's a lot of effects going on at the same time. Yeah, I got some frame drops too on that one because it's sitting at 12 now. And if you notice there, did you see that miss from the heart? So their heart shot 2 bolts out at me, but it said miss. Isn't that crazy? Look at that heal. Crazy heal, man. Do you ever get asked to belong to ICU or Chaos or other factions, and what's the point of it anyways? No. I think like I don't know who started the ICU one, but like I know where it came from. But there was like the Air one. I almost said Air one. Air AIRE. There's that ICU. There's KAOS. There's the what's the other one that I saw recently? I forgot. I mean, I know like the clan tags in the name was a thing that Wahasia did, but like they started putting HX and GX and stuff in the thing. But ICU came. Oh yeah, Timu is another one. Bears because Legionnaire died. Wait, the player? Wait, for real? I didn't know that. Dang. But ICU, it came from this achievement. It's a feat of strength. Under player versus player. It's basically win a battleground as MVP or lose a battleground or something. Yeah, be the MVP of a losing team in 1,000 battleground matches. Yeah, so like one of these was intensive care unit or intensive care or something like that. I don't remember what it said, but basically it said like intensive care or something like that, and then it like level 1 or level 2 or something like that. And I don't know. I'm almost at level 3. That's how. So yeah. A team of my own. We should, if over my dead body is ICU, what should a team of my own be? Solo? Yeah, so air is respect for him. Crazy, I didn't know that. Dang. Did he have Legionnaire's disease by chance? Is it disease? Yeah, I think it's a disease. One man punch, and that's too long. You can't have that in a name. It needs to be like abbreviation. So OMP maybe? Nah, that doesn't sound cool. It's gotta sound cool. You know what I should bring back? You know what I should bring to this game? You guys know World of Warcraft, right? Remember the PvP clan? Hey, I'm MVP. Has anyone ever been like? I was in that. They were on Tichondrius. I was in that clan. It was like all rank 1 gladiators and stuff. Does anyone remember that? Yeah, we should get like an entire clan of like the best players. I guess Iwasia fits that bill, or like Covenant or something like that. But yeah, they should be like, we should bring hey I'm MVP to this game. And then or say, oh, it's because of this achievement, you know. Oh, you know, I'm just making stuff up now, but Snuts goat. Hey, Snuts was an interesting person in person. I have a clip. Do I still have that clip where I beat Snuts and like we were both carrying 2v2 and I beat his team? I don't think I still have that clip. But it's like he was boosting someone. Maybe I shouldn't say this out loud. Nah, it was fine. Everyone knows. He was boosting someone and he couldn't carry. Kamikaze. Nah, it's too long. It's gotta sound cool, you know? Salt and D+. Are you guys queuing together? Alright, we should have time for maybe 2 normal battlegrounds after this. There goes our druid. I didn't get that health pot, but it's okay. Dead. And we lose right here. Where is everybody right now? Uno. It's solo. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. It sounds like the game, you know? Uno. Don't know how I feel about that one. Tygo, hello. Nice solo character. That was a teamwork. That was teamwork. What do you mean? Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for the stream. Gonna run some BGs. All right. Thanks a lot, Celadon. Thanks for always coming by, tuning into the stream, and giving me your feedback on stream, the quality, and everything. So awesome. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Same thing with Divvy and everybody else. You guys are great. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. All right, we're gonna do 1 to 2 normal, and then we're gonna call it. I'm gonna go eat dinner because I'm super hungry. Probably only have time for one more, given how long the queues take. So probably only one more, maybe 2. We'll see. Arlie Armstrong, GG. What is the that gem surge event going on right now? Which event is that? It's a blessing, right? Oh yeah, blessing the worthy. Oof. All right, so let's see. Let's look at the stats. 2 hours 52 minutes. Well, 2 hours 51 minutes. 12 drop frames. I'll take a look at why the frames dropped. Those 12. And that's overall. That's not too bad. I mean, some drop frames are expected. And I'm not getting consistently an encoder overload or anything. Sitting at 26% GPU load. So, not too bad. Not too bad. But I'll go watch the Twitch VOD as well to see. I do know that the load will be a little bit more when I up it from 3 to 4 on Twitch. Because right now there's only 3 resolutions available. But I don't know. I don't think there's that many people that watch on Twitch anyways. Let me just see how many people are watching on Twitch right now. Because it might not even be worth it. And just keep it the same. You see. Diablo Immortal. Yeah, I mean, most of my viewers are on YouTube, so yeah, I don't know. I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. So I'll probably just keep the 3 qualities, I guess. Let me see what these guys are streaming. So Krog is using just a Twitch. He's got all the transcoding options from Twitch. So 1080, 720, 40, 360, 160. Mirse has (1080, 720, 460). He's using the same. Okay, so all of them have normal transcoding options. And then I just have 3: 1440, 1060, and 360. Okay, I'll do one more. Next stream and see if that still keeps it kosher. All right, last game here. Last game here. Okay, we're on offense, and he cannot be on both sides. So let's see what happens here. Having 2 alt accounts is just way too much. I think I'll stick just to 1 account. How many alts do you have? 0. I had a free-to-play Blood Knight on a completely separate account that I used to make follow me around. I ran you can run 2 clients at the same time. You just basically have to duplicate your installer, and then you have to like launch once, use and then enable multi-account login on the Battle.net launcher. Point the one launcher to the other install, and then you can launch 2 clients at the same time. And I used to have my Blood Knight just following my Demon Hunter around all the time, and that's how I basically leveled my Demon Hunter, or my Blood Knight. My Blood Knight was free to play, so I basically was carrying my own Blood Knight for a long time. And then it just got too much of a hassle. So the only reason I did that was I was trying to see, like, can you hit legend as free to play at the time? And that's basically what I did. And the answer was, oh yeah, you can. So oh, you gotta fan a nice first or something. You can't just... That monk is suppressed is annoying. I can't believe they can't push that other side either. That's crazy. Man, look at that heal. I need to heal. They got 44 kills already. Oh my gosh. "57 kills." Dude, they're just dying, man. My team's just dying. You can't end stream on this? Why? One more question. Wizard or Necro for Gauntlet? Which is better in your opinion? Necro adds more team utility, but... Well, okay. Necro used to add more team utility. I don't know if that's still the case anymore. Because, but I think Necro is still good. Why can't I end on this? Like, I should be able to end on this. They killed double the amount that we killed. I'm just getting tired of the whole druid meta. Like, I'm just tired of it, you know? But this felt way better, by the way. We're gonna save this build. These gems felt way better. And running the... Basically making up for the crit using this. Oh, wait, I didn't even have that. Wait, I didn't even have crit on this entire time. That's crazy. Huh. I'm gonna go watch to see how much I was critting, because if I wasn't critting enough, that's actually part of the problem. Because I actually didn't have the right talent on the whole time. It should have been this one. So, we'll end it there, and I'm gonna go eat. and get ready for this week. So next stream should be, let's see, actually let's see if we got anything good. I don't think we had anything. I'm not gonna redeem. It's like there's gonna be another druid and I'm just gonna wanna, like, it's like pounding my head against a brick wall. The only time we can kill the druid is like if they make a misplay, which doesn't happen very often. Yeah, no worries. I think yeah, so next stream should be on Friday, but like I said, this is the first week back at work and I might be like extremely tired and I need to, you know, do cardio again this week, and I haven't been doing cardio, so yeah, been so lazy. Plus it's been raining so much. That's also why I think I haven't been in the mood to do anything. And this week the sun comes back. Tomorrow no, but this week the sun comes back. But yeah, so thanks everyone for sticking around. Looks like we had 14 drop frames in 3 hours. I'm gonna take a look at the log to figure out exactly what happened. I'm gonna also add another stream encoder to Twitch to get one more quality option. I think it should be the 721 if I do 4. So yeah, we'll see. Or maybe I just set it to auto and see what it does. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there, or maybe set to 5. Who knows? I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna have a great week at work, everybody. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Thanks so much for tuning in. Stay safe, stay alive, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.